Welcome back, ladies. This is Liz.
And this is Andresa.
Welcome back to the Real Estate Investor Show, where our mission is to empower women to live a financially free and balanced life. We're so excited to be joined by Neda Lina. Thank you so much for being on our show. Excited to jump into potential.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It's an honor. I'm just very excited to share.
What lesson has taken you the longest to learn?
You know, something that I think about quite often that I think just recently more in my adult life that I've learned is the betrayal of oneself is the number one confidence crusher. So knowing not to do something or feeling in your intuition that it's not right and you do it anyway. And it's a lesson, of course, we learn through everything. But I would say even to this day, like, you know, there's been a few moments in my life when I was younger and as I was learning where I betrayed myself, I knew better. And maybe because of my culture or society or family or whatever, I went in the other direction and I went against what I knew was going to be right for me. And it backfired, which it, you know, it typically does when you don't follow your intuition, right? And I would say that's the biggest lesson. And today it's just like a non-negotiable. If I feel something or if it's not in alignment with me, it's a real simple no. I've been talking the past few days about most people don't identify that the things that are getting in their way are like self-confidence in their mind. Okay. They don't even, it's not even a thought to them, right? They're not aware of it. Their self-awareness is lacking. And so that's why so many, I mean, there's so much stuff online about success mindset and behaviors that can have, you know, help push you to your success. But yet so much of the population is still focused on like the technical degrees, certificates, right? All the accolades, but yet everybody that's really achieved great success talks about mindset, right? So there's a lot of people that haven't even tapped into this idea that maybe I'm not getting where I want to be in my life because of this, my mind. You know, maybe I'm not getting into the relationship that I want because I'm attracting something with my mind and my thoughts. Maybe it's not my boss that's holding me back. Maybe it's not society. Maybe it's not inflation. Maybe it's not my culture. Maybe it's not society. List goes on. Maybe it's the thoughts in my mind and how I'm showing up and what I'm choosing to believe in my mind that's hindering me from moving forward. Right. And so the big question is like, okay, well, how do we stop that? And how do we build self-awareness? I did a keynote a couple months ago, and I had the great honor of watching another keynote, which isn't common, right? Sometimes you do a keynote and then you're back on a plane and you go to the next one. And she said one phrase that just hit me right in the stomach because it was so in alignment with me, but she said it in a way I never heard. She said, commit to dying empty. And when I think of potential,
I got goosebumps.
Yeah, that's what I think. Commit to dying empty. God forbid if your last day on the planet was tomorrow, have you left everything on the table in this world? Not just in your career, but also like emotionally. Have you expressed to the people that you love them or you like them or you have a crush on them or whatever it is, right? Have you given everything that you have when it comes to your health so that you feel good? Like just put it all out on the table that you don't go to your grave having things left inside of you that you wish you would have done, said, and may have been a part of.
That's very powerful. And